Hello. Hello. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Happy Monday. You guys survived the weekend and you're greeted with this sunny Monday, at least here in LA. It's been getting pretty nice out here, end of February. Spring is definitely in the air. And I'm looking forward to some OP10 sugar testing as well. So I've been trying my best to collect a lot of data and deck lists from Japan, and only one has really caught my eye for sugar for the OP10 format. And technically it's in the EBO2 format. This is Aandroidd's version of sugar. And honestly, the only EBO2 card is this Luffy, which if we'll probably switch it up with the OP09 Secret Rare Purple Luffy, since they made two Secret Rare Purple Luffys in like 2 sets. But this one obviously I think is a little bit better for ending games, but the Luffy's also still in a good spot. And what I kind of noticed from this build, and I haven't really tested it, so it could be wrong, but I think one of the best things about this is that this deck does have like a lot of removal off of their events, right? Sugar has this effective end of your turn. If you have a character with Don Quixote Pirates with power 6k power or more, you get to set up to one of your Don is active at the end of the turn, and then opponent's turn once per turn. When you activate an event, you get to ramp one Don from your Don deck as active. So what that means is that you get like a lot of benefits for using events, but also we have a lot of potential for some removal, specifically with Red Hawk, right? So this card is used in Shanks, pretty common right now to get some removal with Shanks effect. Have a 5k lose 1, and then use this to get rid of it, which is really nice. But you could use something if you have 4 Dawn available to you, which is not too absurd for Sugar. Say, oh, I'll use Hell's Judgment to give 2 things minus 3k, and then if they had something that was 7k, it's in range for Red Hawk to get rid of it too. So I think that's some pretty good removal. There's also the Kamakura, our 10-layer Igloo, that does the same thing. So that seems really interesting for like a removal package that you get benefits for ramping as well. So that's kind of the idea for this one, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. We'll probably change the build in the next couple, but I want to play 5 to 10 games with this build, specifically get a feel for it. But honestly, also, like, I've been playing a lot of red purple as like a color base for this game right now. I think Sugar can take advantage of a lot of cards that kind of color combination has right now too, and there's some probably more unique builds that are maybe available to us as well. So that's the plan for the day. I'm looking forward to it, and should be a good time. Should be a good time. So I also do have for you guys the slow beam. Yeah, because it's just recurred, because it's a purple event, so you can use stuff like Senior Pink to get a purple event back, which is really nice. And also Rosinante, you have to, it's just any event, which is great because we have all these other ones. There's also Divine Departure, which lets you be either removal or defense, so a good 50-50 from that one is cool. I think there's definitely a way to make this more of like a Red Hair Pirates build if you want. Like Red Hair Pirates with ramp has been really good in like Red Purple Luffy as well, so that's really nice. Oh, and Viola, Viola also recurs it with a Dawn -1, so that's I think powerful. I know some people are what is it, the Ulti Headbutt? Is that the card? I think that's the name. Yeah, Ulti Mortar, sorry. This also is kind of like a worse copy of Gum Gum Giant, but Gum Gum Giant is broken, so it's not too bad to have a worse copy of that card like that. And also, all of this package can be played in green Purple Dofi, which we might play a little bit of today. I'm not sure. It depends on how we're feeling. I started a little bit late, so I do apologize, but I have to kind of cap this around 2 p.m. PST, so 5 p.m. EST for that. Also, there was... last thing I'll mention is that we did update the site for some OP09 deck list too. I made a video. We have all of the Top Cut events deck list. We have the TAC top 16. I didn't go over this one, but we have the data and the deck list for this. Obviously a lot of Dofi. And then we do have a couple of deck lists from the Raid and Trade Treasure Cup. I don't have it all since I haven't been able to get these deck lists. I got first place, so we got Sergio's build of Bonnie for you guys interested in it. A pretty fun build there. Bonnie's been not doing so well, so to see it go 10-0 in an event like this is great. But I have a couple more builds. It's mostly just Black Yellow Luffy's and a Rob Lucci. But if you guys have any other builds that you guys have found from that event, I'd love to host the data on my website. And that is with that. Even though we're like at the end of this, we have one more weekend, which is One Piece Day, which is not this weekend, but the next one in Dallas. And I'll be in there. I'll be in Pod B. And if you guys are there, make sure to say hi. I'll have some goodies as well. But it should be a good time. But then obviously we've been doing a lot of OP10 stuff too. And looking forward to it. So I think that's it. We're going to do some testing, about 3 hours. And I don't think I got anything else for right now. So let's get that going for y'all. So hope you guys had a good weekend. It's been pretty good here in LA weather-wise. It's been pretty nice. So I'm happy to be able to enjoy it. This some people might know March is going to be a high travel month for me because I'm going to One Piece Day in Dallas, and then I'm flying straight from Dallas to Tokyo. It is a vacation for me, so it's a little selfish, but I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks, which means that I won't be making as much content as I normally do. I should be doing some live streaming, but it's going to be like 12 hours later in the day than what I usually do, just because of the time difference. Last time I was in Japan, I couldn't sleep past 5 a.m. Like I kept waking up at 5 a.m. and not being able to go back to sleep. So I'm like, screw it. Let's just do some streaming. Let's make some content while I'm here. So I expect to have somewhat of the same thing, but probably bouncing between Fusion World and One Piece. Because Fusion World I've been having a whole lot of fun with, and it has its own simulator too. So like a official client maybe is the better word for it. But I should be doing that too. But in case you guys I'm going to try my best to pre-record some content. It's really hard to make One Piece content for the OP10 format when we know there's going to be a restriction list, and I don't want to make a lot of content for that to just be immediately invalidated. So I have to kind of tread lightly on what's the best way to kind of approach that kind of stuff. All right, going first, we have the sugar, which is that. Sure, right? Yeah, well again. This is not any better. I guess playing out Baby 5 is pretty good for ramp, though. We'll probably discard the Hell's Judgment. Also, just being able to play with this Luffy early is really nice. Alright, so we could go 6 here. I think that's going to hit no matter what. But I think having a 5 cost to play with... Yeah, let's attack there. I'm also not playing any of the Searcher events in this one right now because the builder we found didn't have it. I guess Giola. Bit of a slow start, unfortunately. Oh, just not attacking. Oh, we found a Rosinante anyways. That's nice. Do we... Honestly, I think we want to be able to go to... I mean, I guess... Well, you will still see this. We want to play out... We want to get to 8, right? Because this you get to play 5 or less, and then we get the 7 or more and set 2 active. Yeah, that's just way better, right? So we'll use this. Look top 3. So we can use this on defense if they attack us, but they might not attack us. I think we still get this card. We play Baby 5. We'll trash... I think Luffy, as much as this stinks. Yeah, trash Luffy, gain 1 active Dawn. We're at 6, we'll go to 8. If they want to attack into anything, we get to ramp 1, which is nice, and go from there. And then we still have an event to pitch for, what's it called? But yeah, they likely won't attack us. Yeah, no, they know what they're doing. That's like the one thing I think. I don't know if this is the wrong red purple gameplay. I'm sorry, Cody. I know you're right. I don't think we need searchers. Yeah, that's better. Dawn -1. Opponent's turn, you can rest one of your Dawn up to 1 active Dawn. So we can ramp into Shanks next turn, which is nice. 1, 2, and then 1. So if they attack us at all, we get to go to 10, which they likely won't. Yeah. This is just any event, right? Yeah, I want to play out Shanks next turn. We're going to go 4 and 5. I'll just go 6 first, see if they take the bite. Okay, they do, so we can go 9 with Dofi. Oh, okay, never mind, they have beige. They're way better than us. We'll play this. We'll play this. Probably worst card is Red Hawk. And then this effect, 1, 2. This one here, and then we go from there. This matchup's great for Sugar? Well, I hope so, because I'm playing Sugar. I'd really appreciate if it was good for me. They're at 5, so they can, like, Yamato either my Rosie or something else. Playing Shanks is going to be pretty good. I don't think I care. I'd rather... In case they have Yamato, I think I'd rather just do this. Oh, what the... Oh, whatever. It worked out. Sure. Oh, that Rosie. Interesting. Alright, start with 8K. $9K. Oh man. $5K. This might have been a matchup where I needed to keep the Luffy, but oh well. And then Shanks, which they kind of have to take. And we have one of the Divine Departure, which is good. All right. Oh, but they can't heal this turn. Yeah, so we just win. What? Why doesn't it work? What am I missing? Is it only red characters? There's no way. Is that card just broken? Is it just mistranslated on the thingy? The text on the sim is wrong? Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, yeah, the text on the website's cool. I don't know what it is. I'm not trying to, like... As someone who does, like, a lot of this stuff. Yeah, it's wrong? Yeah. Use Rad Beam instead. Yeah, that's fair. But what was I saying? I appreciate the resource of the English translations, but for whatever reason, I've noticed a lot of errors. I've noticed a lot of errors recently, and it's the same database that I use, and I know how difficult it is to go in this. So I'm not trying to do that, like make fun of it, but I've just noticed an uptick of it because it is. I noticed like this card is wrong, and there's just a good about like in OP10 where the translations are just a little bit rough. Because what happened yesterday? Yeah. There's another card. On for what it's worth, I know it's only so much, but for my website, the text will always be right on the actual thing. For example, this Bonnie. This one it says 5 or lower here. Leader only, but image says leader or character. This card is only cost of 5 specifically. It's not 5 or less like the picture says. So I'm gonna try to do my best to keep these up to date, but yeah, it's wrong. Well, thank you for letting me know, Linda. If you can change Resonance and blocker, you can mask a good amount of value. Good to know. Also, who said it? Dante EXE. Yeah. It's Wednesday. It's Monday now. All right. Let's keep going. That was a win, though. That was a win. We got there, despite our reading comprehension skills. Do you guys ever get punished for being able to read? It's awful. Card games have such a negative connotation with people not being able to read, and so being able to read correctly and get punished for it, outrageous. Outrageous. All right. We're going first, which means we could ramp into one of these. Honestly, I think the only thing that's wrong with Sugar is that people can play around your ramp. If they just don't attack you early game, you don't get any ramp, which is fine. Right? It just means you get to be like more defensive. But I would rather get the ramp. Oh boy. Is it about my egg sleeves? Go for it. Because, yeah, I knew it. I am Eggman. Yeah. I can't do a stream without it. Oh, they're going. We're timing them out. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. Say hi to Twitch chat. All right. Yeah, sunlock them, I know. All right, we'll use this for the ramp. Oh, no ramp. They know? Crazy. How am I supposed to beat someone when they know that I'm wanting to ramp? I guess our best card is Rosie, which means we need an event card to be able to get there. But this will luckily get us out of 2 attacks. Then we get to play Dragon into Shanks, which is pretty good. Oh, this is actually really good because they won't be able to... They're not going to be able to put something into their life now. Which is pretty funny. Because of how the effects work. That's fine. All right. I think playing Dragon out and just bullying this ace is just better. And then do we want to attack Zoro? Yeah, why not? Oh, they want to save it with the Sanji. Dragon is such a good card. I'm happy I have 4 copies of it. Because when it first came out, no one used it. And then I think it's gone up in price since then. Just casually like an 11K immediately. Alright, they got another one. 2 and 1. Oh, they got the combo. Two and 1. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have... I really want to play out Shanks, right? I really do. So I am. They'll likely have another rush card. Alright, get rid of the bigger dude. Yeah, I think we lost this one. Unfortunately. Because we didn't see Dofi this game. If we saw Dofi, I think we were in a better chance. But they got the good start. And they played correctly to not hit into me so I don't ramp. They're hitting me with 7. I have 2-1. If they have 2-cost Luffy, I think they just win outright. Currently 6K, 6K. Alright, 7K, 7K. So if this is a 2K, I might win. Oh, okay. That card's pretty good. All right. I think it's 9-9. I think it's 9-9-9-12 because we know this card's non-counter. GG, yeah. Yeah, that's the issue with the deck. They just have so many bricks. Yeah, the last card was Ace and then Satori. Dang. Yeah, just play your big rush dudes. Both of us. Someone will win surely. Zoro being able to play out Ace is actually really, really nice. Skill issue? I don't know about that. I think it's just how you have to construct your decks for this. But yeah, they could get to 8k in hand. Luffy was the first hit. If Satori was the second to last life, they would have won. Because they would have been able to get to 10. And then we wouldn't be able to get there. But yeah, I definitely lucked out. Red Hawk being the last card was great. Though if I found a 2k, I also would have won. Because I had the 1k in hand. So it wasn't strictly that card. I think also... let me... Yeah, the second dragon. Oh, you're in chat. All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the game. Yeah, the second dragon was nasty. That card is just so good. This would not have helped us. This would not have helped us. This one. Okay, so it was strictly either a 2K or the Red Hawk, which we were running 3 Red Hawks. Just join. No, I know. No worries. Thank you for the game, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. And the follow. That was 2 questions, I suppose. I suppose it's 2 questions. No worries. All right. Let's keep going. I like this deck so far. It's fun. It's a little cheesy, so like we get some wins just because it has like some weird tech cards that people likely aren't playing around. Let's go second. I found 3 ramp cards, but I want to find my Bond Clay. Oh, okay, we found our Bond Clay. Nice. We also want to be able to get hit first. Because we want to leave 2 open. All right, this is the new Sanji. If your leader is Germa, look top 5. They added a Reiju, which was the 4-drop. All right. I mean, we're going to have less Dawn than them for most of the game, right? Just based on how this works. Yeah, just nothing. They hit into us, we use this card. You just play Sugar. I mean, this is my first time playing Sugar. At least I think this month. I played a little bit. I think in the end of January, but I haven't really played this leader a lot. I think that red and purple has like a really good card pool. I guess we get Senor Pink. Gain 1 Dawn. We're at 3. Next turn we're going to 5, then 6. I think we 2K while we can. All right, Senor Pink says you can add 1. We go from 5 to 9. I think we just have to play this. And we go 7. And then next turn we can play Dragon. Unless we want to play Hell's Judgment. I don't think we need to play Hell's Judgment. Not yet. Even though it's going to be kind of stuck in our hand for a while. Another Sanji. Are these 2Ks? No, they're just 1K. Alright, they got a 2-drop Reiju, so they're going to be able to play that next turn. Which is good for them. Discarding the 4-drop Reiju. Yeah. Understood. Maybe we should have taken that one, just so they can't, like, bully me when I play Dragon. Because we can leave Bond Clay out, I think. Yeah, the bullying begins. This is just a 5K version of RP Luffy. Yeah, it's such a good top deck, though. I do wish I had a 6-drop Rosie out, but it's fine. Or anything for Sugar's effect to go off, but it's what it is. Yeah, Dragon into Shanks. Yeah, great combo. Should we be playing EBO2 Luffy for testing base OP10? I'm going to take it out, but I want to use this list just because it's the one that was able to do well in Japan. And sure do wish I had a 2K in hand. Yeah, we can't save it, unfortunately. Oh, this card doesn't have counter? Why did I think this card had counter? That's very dangerous. You got the Bon Clay. I mean, 7 Dawn on this, I can still save it. They play 4 and then 3. Yeah. Yeah, he's only at 7. Yeah. Yeah, we ramped the heck out of this game. And then next turn we'll be able to play Senior Pink, which is going to be super helpful. No, they're just not even going to bother. All right. Yeah, that's really good. Pretty nice. Maybe we get to just refresh it again next turn with Senior Pink. I don't know why this card doesn't have counter, but this card does. This card seems way better than this card. But they're the stat is the same, right? Let's see. I don't know. I haven't checked out OP11 yet. It should be on my... I think they're going to drop the English translations on Friday on the English version of the Asian sites. So I'll probably be able to get a better thing from there, but it's, yeah, I don't know as much about that. But I know that they've been working on it. Sugar's probably worse. Yeah, like he lets me have like 2 Dawn active, sure, but still not super great. I'm gonna have Eagle X. He's a Digimon content creator. He also has his own event on Wednesday afterwards too. So and him and one of his judges are helping me out. So he's yeah, he's helping tomorrow. Should be a good time. I think we just start with 7s, right? Yeah, well, there will be late reg tomorrow, too. I could have gone 6. Oh well. But now we just get to loop Hell's Judgment. Sure, at this point, sure. Favorite color combination is probably blue and white. Blue and white. Though my favorite deck right now is a Unicorn Gundam build, which is more cute than effective, but I do like it. Also, Shoto Sam became an egg member on the YouTube side. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What is the best deck in OP10 format for me? Honestly, well, I like Smoker a lot. Red Green Smoker is really fun. I like that deck a whole lot. It's pretty. I don't know if it's gonna continue to be good, but it's my favorite deck that is also likely not gonna get hit at all on the restriction list. Yeah. OP10 Smoker. The deck's just really fun. All right. Also, Skella with the subscription. Thank you very much. Wasn't fast enough to miss the ad. Well, I do apologize, but I do appreciate you hitting that subscription button nonetheless. Yeah, do it again. This thing is never attacking. Yeah, F this Reiju in particular. Another, no way. Another one? Oh, Fox. Oh, yeah, the 2K Foxy. Okay, and the Chopper, sure. So I know they have a 2K in hand, right? 7. 9. 7. And Big 10. 12. GG. Yeah, apparently ramping to Shanks is really good. One format later. It's crazy. It's this deck bait probably. But it's fun. When you win, you feel really good about it. Oh, the other ramp deck. We saw no events and no Bond Clay. We saw Bond Clay. I'm just gonna play this out and pass. So they have, if they attack into me, then I get to ramp. Oh man, I know this deck got support. Which is exciting. All right. It's only purple, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to be this. And then suppose a 2K because we have no counters in hand. Simple 5. Yeah. Because either they're going to take it or they are going to block with this. And then if they attack at all, we get to ramp from. Yeah. Jeez. Alright, I guess Senior Pink. Double attack is kind of scary. But we'll be able to end the turn with 2 active Dawn, so it's fine. Before we attack, because they have that one annoying event that we have to be careful about. Do I think it's worth running at 4? Maybe. Yeah, RP Luffy looks good, assuming Giant remains in the format. Which is not a guarantee. We're at 6 right now. I'll take 1 damage. If we do this, we ramp down to 8. Kind of want to get to 10. This probably is better. Yeah, it's just likely better. Alright, we're going to lose the Dawn anyways, which is fine, because we're going to get to 8 next turn. We get to just do the same thing again, right? What's the card say? We get to bounce something active back? Let me just hit that first. Because I think we have to swing with their things first before we play it. I can't remember what the shot does. But I know that. Okay, yeah. One of their active characters, yeah, that's fine. So then, if these stay around, we get to double ramp. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should have played out the Dofi first, just so that we could have attacked with the other 5K. Yeah, that was better because I don't mind bouncing this card back because we got another one. All right, we're at 8. This one and this one. Game 1 active Dawn. Get out of it. They play another image. Yeah, okay. They can see it. Understood. Yeah, because then we just play Shanks next turn. Understood. And we have another one in hand. It's pretty good. I'm very surprised they're not playing any zero cost counters, though. That would be like the one thing that I would kind of think you should probably run in this deck a little bit, is the zero costs, because they count and you get to play them for free. Newgate. I think that's the only card I would say is like kind of worth it because you can use like one, we brick kind of hard. Let's see if we're going second. Yeah, this hand's really good. I guess Senor Pink. We don't really get to ramp based on our opening yet. We have to find a 1-drop event. I do like the beam sword though. But yeah, I think you gotta run like two copies of the zero cost event. Yeah, you got it. All right. Yeah, both these are Dawn -1. Because otherwise we could use this to ramp and then get the card back, but I think this is just better. Yeah. This hand bricked a little bit. Just because we didn't find any easy events to play. It depends on life left in deck. I won't use that. Sure. That card's good. That helps us a lot, actually. This is going to require 2-1. I think this card is the worst. This can be a pretty nasty turn. Just ignore the fact that we have no counter in hand. Alright, so what's the best play here? I want to play Red Hawk, clearly. I can give this minus 3k, which doesn't get it into range. I can use the Hell's Judgment and the Red Hawk to get out of it and pop the Luffy, which seems kind of good. And then I can keep the Kamakuro. Or I could just wait for... Because I need to have a purple event in here, right? Which I don't have right now. Yeah. I think just popping Luffy is just better. Yeah, I get the hell back next turn, yeah. Yeah, I think that's just better. Alright, or just draw it, actually. Alright, we deploy this, use card action, return this, so we get to play this, return this, get... likely this still. Get that. And just two 6Ks here. Because they might play 9-drop Newgate anyways. Oh, okay. So they're likely playing 9-drop Newgate. Then yeah, we just get to keep cycling our Hell's Judgments. I think we just play 2. Or we can just play the thingy. Because what are they going to do for 9? If they play Newgate, then like... I'll just use this one. Because that one just means that we have one more Dawn to use next turn. Yeah. Okay. Unsurprising. 10-drop Shanks, though? When we have this much Dawn left? This is currently a 7K. It's going to be pretty tough for them. not impossible. Not impossible for them to be able to find one out, because we just have. Don't tell them we've got Brick City over here. I think the only other card I would consider running in this is that, like, 7-drop Kid seems like it'd be pretty good because we almost always have, like, the flexibility with Dawn, it seems. But otherwise, this deck has been feeling pretty good, though we're not playing its meta. Excuse me. Thinking. This brings me back of like Edward Newgate players being like, all right, do I go for it this turn, or do I think I have enough rad beams in hand to prevent me from losing next turn? No. All right. It'd be very unlikely for them to have 2 rush cards, but not impossible if they have the. Shanks helped us get there. That likely is it. They can play a blocker if they have it, but then they only have like 1 Dawn open for defense. Sure. You got me, buddy. That card would have been great. All right. 6. Six. 6. Yeah. Ten. Yeah, with them only having a single rad beam. Like, it's not, like, terrible to say, you know what? I want to do... sure. Because they could have done, like... What if I did the math wrong? They could have just dropped Ace. Newgate and single rad beam isn't awful, but I think they did the math and realized that they weren't going to get there. Because I would have done... yeah, I don't think so. I think it would have got there. Press the loss button. I'm just so used to losing. We're going second. I'd rather have a consistent ramp card, which we have. Oh, and we can pop their Ezo if they're not playing around it. Broken. And they got a Jozu 2K. Oh, we're going to get Nami next turn, too. Woo! Got a rad beam. Pretty good. All right. We definitely play this. Going to 6 Dawn. We could rad beam again. Go to 8 Dawn. But... honestly... One, I need them to hit us so we get actually something off Dofi. And then with Dofi, we should be able to get another Dawn back to use this and then use Shanks afterwards. So we should be good to just bully them a little bit. If they had Red Hawk, they're just better than us. I didn't see Red Hawk last game, yeah. Sure. Sure. Dang. Sequencing. Yeah, there's only one card we can play off this, huh? Is it better just to use Sugar to find better cards? I mean, if it finds the 5-drop... Yeah, I think this is just better to find... Yeah, this card, right? Worst card in our hand is... We're gonna get a bunch of Dawn back at this. Just bully this guy. We'll get 3 Dawn back at the end of the turn. And then we get to do a pretty sick play, depending on their sequencing of attacks. Yeah, they did the wrong thing. Start returning Dawn. There, gain 1 active Dawn. Oh, okay. Never mind. Why did I think this gave -2? That's fine. Sure. All right. Probably this Luffy is scarier. We can lose next turn, but no one tell them, okay? No one tell them that we can lose next turn. Nine. Sure. I legitimately cannot get out of that attack, so that kind of stinks for me. Okay, that will help, though. What is our best chance? I think our best chance is we need to find blockers and KO stuff that's existing already. have no events. This one is better. All right, and then I think we have to play this out and just hope we get lucky at this point. Oh, we got lucky. Yeah, we got super lucky. But blocker's just a 3-drop. Viola. I think this is enough to get out of anything. Three, 6, no, sorry, 4, 6, 11. No, I think we tie, actually. Well, I think we're 1K off. Because they can put everything on this. Oh, the cowards! Oh, we got them. I should have done. We're probably fine. I think they just need to go for game, to be honest. Ooh, rush ace. That's just wrong though. Honestly, I've just never found a reason to play this card, if I'm being super honest. Oh. I think ramping the Shanks is generally worth it in this deck, and moderately easy to do too, which is nice. But yeah, I think the zero cost Luffy is just super needed. Or the Gum Gum Jet Gatling, whatever the zero cost 3K is. Why not swing 12 and 16? Because I knew that I wasn't going to lose on the flip side. And I was too lazy to do math. So I just make the play that I don't lose with. Yeah, if I was to change this deck, this card's fine. This card's fine. I don't love it. But it's a one-cost event that we get to play somewhat easy. I almost want to do Guard Point. Guard Point might be like a little bit better. But if there's like a one-drop... Let me look at purple events, because... I do think... Let's see, just purple category event. Yeah, I think we need Jet Gatling, right? I think Jet Gatling is just good. And then, are there any just like one-drop counter offense that don't lose Dawn? I know that's asking for a lot for this color. No, not really, huh? Yeah, it's really only I Can Never Forgive, right? Yeah. That's fine. I'm just looking at red events. Honestly though, Guard Point might just be better. It does have Chopper on it. You're right. That is a key feature. But it has it has a trigger off of life that's better. And I could be wrong. I don't think there's ever been a time where I felt like I needed to use the removal effect. Though there are some matches where I think that it could be good. But we have removal with the Red Hawk and with the Kamakura 10-layer Igloo. So I'm not super worried about that. And then I'm just taking this card out because we don't have access to it, but it never did anything for us anyways. We never played the card. If anything, it was hurtful because it was a non-counter. And yeah, we are playing 3 Shanks, which I think is correct. That card is cracked, and we get to it somewhat easily. I think the only thing is like maybe one more slow beam sword. Either that or the I Can Never Forgive Anyone. Because just having like a search early that turns into a ramp is really nice. But we'll try it without the Luffy. Actually, let me just, while we're just messing with stuff, let me just put Guard Point in. Unless there's like a better one-cost removal event. Actually, I think there is like something that there's like a little one. There's like a mini Red Hawk, right? I kind of remember there being like a one-cost event that was like give something minus. Like the yeah. You know what? Let's try this Giant Thrust. It's about the same as Guard Point. It doesn't have a trigger, but the fact that we can use it with Red Hawk is really nice. Or like in conjunction with either Hell's Judgment. So if they have a 5k, this can get rid of a 5k. That's probably worth it. I want to try that. I want to try that card out. Yeah, Senior Pink is like an unfortunate card that we have to run. So I get it. But yeah, let's try the Giant Thrust. I think that could be a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, MTG name. I promise I knew that before. I just looked at the YouTube comments. I promise that was not me stealing your thought and making an original one. I promise. You'll have to believe me. Yeah, let's try this out. Yeah, Hellish Judgment is somewhat underrated. I will 100% agree. With us going second, we can play Sugar, keep it active, play this, and then use the effect. Sure. Alright. What are you up to, Cornelius? What are you doing in the kitchen? Oh, they know. Our best card is probably Senior Pink at this point. I'll go Big 7 at them. Gotta get their card draw. Sure. And now they have to decide if they want me to keep being able to draw our ramp or not. Yeah. We'll get our 2K that ramps, I guess. The 2K that they know we have. I'm gonna play Frankie. Just another Adeo. Oh, and the one-legged soldier. Interesting. We don't really have our good cards, unfortunately. Just go simple 5 there. They'll probably block. And yeah. They can return this to hand if they want. I'll probably try to play this card if I can. Oh, they're not going to be able to attack for the rest of the turn, so maybe I should have done it earlier. Sure. I mean, we don't have a purple event in the trash right now, so I guess we just play this. Pretty good. Go simple 5 there. Play this, use card action. Play this, use that. Get this back, choose this, end turn, get that back. Pretty good, and then we get to ramp this back, and we can use like a Hell's Judgment, and we don't lose the Dawn because of it. Pretty good. Oh, they hit a red rock. Gross. Yeah, use this while I can. Yeah, I'll just do that. I guess we could have used Nora Beam Sword. And just while we're at it. I don't mind them starting to hit us though. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need ramp. I don't need ramp, I need answers. Alright. Double Rosie is really nice. Because we just get to... Man, we get so much value now. Like, I really don't care about their board. Double Rosie's insane. Yeah, this is better. Beam Sword or Hell's Judgment? Probably Hell's Judgment at this point. So they don't start with their Key Roast attack to get punished. Honestly, I'm really enjoying the build that we have right now, but we're not playing against super meta stuff. It's hard to really determine it. And this is a deck that gets worse when people figure out how to play around it. But I'm in a pretty good spot right now. Especially because we're going to be able to use Senior Pink to get one of our events back next turn. Sure. Sure. Oh, buddy. That's too bad. See, because people just aren't playing around Beam Sword. It's just not on their radar. Which I'm not complaining about. I'm just observing. Oh. Passing? Crazy. Especially since we can just Senior Pink again. Yeah, and then we're just like unafraid of anything they can do. Because we're going to end the turn with a bunch of Dawn. We could go all in, but I don't think we're going to win. Okay, they had no counter anyways. End of the turn, we would have played Senior Pink, who would have gone as a Dawn. We would have ended with 4 Dawn active, and then we'd get 2 additional Dawn, one from the Doflamingo effect, and then one from our leader effect. So we'd be able to play both Hell's Judgments and the Kamakura. But they also didn't see. You also didn't see Leo, which hurts a lot. Yeah. But yeah, that just felt nasty. Let's see. Also, yeah. Vertigo. Just the only thing I would say, the only tricky part is that I think OP10 is going to be a good format, but we're getting a restriction list, which is going to get announced in like 2.5 weeks. So that's the only thing. It's a bit volatile because we don't know what deck is also yeah. The ban list is something you just have to be aware of. I would say if you are playing something that runs Gecko Moria or is called Doflamingo, you might get your cards hit. I would not make Don Quixote Doflamingo right now until after the restriction list hits, because that's probably the highest volatility for that to get hit. Yeah, Nick, you're right, 100%. I think that's the only thing I would say. That's the only asterisk. All right. But yeah, so far Sugar's been having a good day. We've been having a good Sugar day. How about Gum Gum Giant? Gum Gum Giant, and I made a whole video. But yeah, I think that card. It is highly likely that card gets affected as well. Also, this hand is nuts, right? Yeah, banning Gecko and Moria and Dofi for sure. It would shake up the meta. For the better, who knows? Not I. Oh, we get that back. All right. What's the best play? It's probably just... I want to get to 8 next turn, right? And so to do that, I need to play Sugar, and then I need to be able to ramp by playing an event. So getting that one doesn't help me. I would need a 1-cost event to be able to get there. I kind of want to just play Sugar again and just get another draw. Viola. Then they have to kind of attack into my board. And now they can't use their leader effect as easy now. Okay, never mind. Never mind. They got their leader effect. Never mind. Yeah, you got it. Sure. Monet is gruesome. Do we attack into this? Sure. Because that thing just gets them value. And then I think we need to play this to... play this to get this back, to get this, end turn, leave one open. We're at 6 Dawn. We need an event to discard. Unban Moby Dick. Unlikely in my opinion. Oh, we're going for the full removal. Sick. That's good for them. Yeah, this is like one of the matchups where having that removal card is really good. Nice, Senior Pink. And then I don't think we need this card anymore. Yeah, you got it. All right. Yeah, this matchup's been pretty sad because we haven't been able to find the like actual events to play. Yeah, having the double removal for my Dofis like that too has been pretty brutal too. And again, like not having any actual events stinks. Another one. R2K. Because we could use like pink to, yeah, probably just a 2K. There goes that. 2K or 1K. That's good. They probably have the polar bear event. We can always use it on the intern. Sure. Just run 3 of that card. Sure. Pretty good. That's fine. No matter where I swing. Right, because this is a 4, we're a 4, that's just gonna, yeah. I'm just gonna rosy block. See if they're smart enough to pre-do their blocks. Or their dawn allocation. So that makes a big difference. Tashigi, just a 2K. And this is going to just be a 9, which we can get out of. Oh, we had a 2K there, broken. Oh, well, I'm bad, but... Don't make fun of me. I know I did math wrong. My bad. We're fine. My bad. Rematch, yeah. Hopefully we'll rematch. But see, like, I won because they didn't know how the deck works. If they know how the deck works, we are strictly worse. I like the idea of Bond Clay. I don't like the idea that it gets removed pretty easy. I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, well, we have something to do turn 2, which is nice. We can ramp on turn 2 if they attack us with Red Hawk, with Red Hawk, and then play Bond Clay afterwards, and then we're cooking. Oh, okay. That also prevents that. Next turn we're going to 8. Alright, we could get out of this and ramp to 9. I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather save that for the smoker. Alright, that's rough. We're at 6. I guess we get this. Which feels bad. Feels bad, but if we're able to establish Shanks next turn, we're in a really good spot. That feels kind of good. Yeah, double Shanks is going to be really, really nice. Yeah, you got it. They have this weird thing too, where if they that card's kind of good. No. Gross. They'd have to give up their entire hand, but if they do, they win. Yeah, they won. Unfortunate. Unless we just get like a really stellar card off this. We just didn't get like the... If we had like a better health judgment. Smoker on curve is really tough for us though. Will not deny. And if we saw a 2k off the thing, we would have felt way better. Any trigger though? That's maybe true. It's just the fact that we don't have like the 5 cost. If we had Rosie on the board to be able to. Oh, okay. I don't know about that one. Yeah, sure. That one. All right. We have no purple events. Yeah, it's because we haven't really found Hellish Judgment. We're kind of in a rough spot because we have to get this one. Choose that. Play this. Okay, that helps a lot. 1, 2, 1 there. Cool. That. I mean, if they put just everything on Smoker, right, they win. Or Backman, they win. Even if this gets a 2k, we don't get there. Yeah, I would have gone 5 here, which then would have likely lost. I'll go one more time. This hand's pretty good. 5k attack was just to force that we got the thingy. Play pass. Curious to see if they attack us this turn because it looks like they're thinking about not. The new one, gain 1 Dawn, and likely the Viola. Probably the Rosie, to be honest. Still take. Maybe. Okay. Sure. Play big smoker. Yeah. Cool. That's very good. That's like the best card for us to draw. Thank you for the additional +1. Sure. Just get rid of the Virgo. 2, 1. Yeah, this is really good. Sure. They're gonna attack with both, right? But just to make sure, let me see what I get from this. All right. Yeah, this Noro Beam Sword is going to be pretty good. I think the red green smoker is pretty strong. First use this card effect. And then unfortunately, like that. Which feels bad. That's brutal. It's never a good thing. Oh, but they don't have an actual blocker though. That's pretty good. But maybe they're just not going to leave it rested. Well, so I think like Red Green Smoker, part of its benefits is it does have like a pretty good matchup into Smoker. I really don't want to give him this, but here we are. Alright. Senior Pink is still very good. No blockers up, right? Nora Beam. Yeah, Rad Beam. Something else. Yeah. It's gonna be brutal. If we were playing like the hard removal card for that, it'd be really good for Kid, but we don't have that card. We took it out for the other Gum Gum card. You still take the damage, right? Yeah, if we had, oh man, if we had this card, that would have been fantastic. That would have been a fantastic play. Yeah, I can't really think of a way that we don't lose here. They could put all their Dawn and try to get rid of my Dofi, to be honest, and they probably would. By probably, I mean definitely. Dragon's pretty good, though. Oh. Well. Get him! I mean, they still have it. It doesn't matter. GG's. Alright. No, I wasn't going to win anyways. He had 2 blockers up. It doesn't. And 2 life. And 7 cave counters in hand. I think we went 1 and 2. The trigger, though? Yeah, it didn't really matter. I really don't like playing... I think we have to play it, though. The card is I like playing Giant, the Gum Gum Giant Thrust, but I think this card, I mean... Nah, I think being able to play this... The Divine Departure is probably better for us. Because it still can just be like early game, like +3. And we really only care about our leader, so that's fine. I think you did fine. Yeah. I think you're fine. I think you have better late game potential than I do. Especially since you're able to get rid of my Dofis every time I played them. But I honestly, not for nothing, I wasn't really able to establish Shanks on any of my games. Besides, I think one of them. Not having the Shanks was pretty brutal for me. I think the one that I did play, I ended up winning. I think that's helpful for me for like late game. You mulligan for 3. That's funny. Yeah, but I think being able to have a removal card for something like Kid is important enough in this deck. Oh boy, Hody Jones. How did we get no events? No events. We play so many of them. That's crazy. And we can still like ramp the hard way. I don't wanna. This is the worst hand I think I've ever had with this deck. Like, what is this? How have we drawn 0 events after 2 mulligans? Oh, it's the new Arlong. Give to 1 rest at dawn, then up to 1 of your opponent's characters cost 5 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next turn. Alright, I think we have to 2k out of this one. And then, because this guy's going to be able to attack twice, right? They only have 5. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I mean, at this point... I mean... I don't want to play this card. lost. Because we're not even gonna get to 10 Dawn next turn unless we hit something out of life. Yeah, cool. Good job. Brutal. This is the unluckiest game that we've had with this deck. Hands down. Just shoot him the 2. Shoot him the 2 life. Just like, sure. Oh my gosh. Senior Pink, please. Alright. We could just hard KO this card, but I don't think that's worth it. Honestly, I don't think the play they did was really good. Get that back. We're gonna get 3 Dawn back at the end of the turn. If they just went face, they won the game. But no, Hell's Judgment is going to be really good against this Daruma. And then we're going to be able to end on 10 Dawn so we can play Shanks. Or just play Senior Ping to get Hell's Judgment back. Let's see. Also, Axe, Morning Mate, new to OP TCG. I guess I forgot that they can do that, but that's fine. If they had another Hody, I guess we actually lost. Sure. We could Shanks their Shanks, right? And then we'd end the turn with 2 Dawn open, but we have to be careful that they can tap our Dawn. I think we start with a 7 here. Sure, you got him. I think they just have to go face. But yeah, I think the best way is just to play the game, to be honest. I think that helps out a whole lot. I don't know why they didn't just go face. Yeah, they had the game and they just kind of fumbled. Sure. All right. I guess there's cards that we could lose to, right? All right, but they didn't get them. Yeah, they had another 1K. Yeah, Dragon was the only card that won us there. Yeah. They were more aggressive. They could have gone there. Oh well. I could have also just forced them to go all in with this guy. Because, gave it like minus whatever. We gave it -4 for the turn. I think honestly though, with the cards that we had, with this being able to, oh, this is Enda. Yeah, it's on it. It's when attacking with Bond Clay. On play, you just get the Dawn Ramp, and then when attacking, you just get the bonus for it. But honestly, one of the best purple Luffy players I know is Luffy TCG. He's done, I think he's topped twice with it this month with it. So you can check out his content with it. Yeah, when I attack with it, I can't select a opponent's power. That might be a you issue. I've been playing it with no issues today. Go a second. Sure. Yeah, I think it's likely an issue with just something you've got going on. Because you should be able to attack. You attack first, and then it chooses who it does on. I think we have to get this. Worst card in your hand. Probably Shanks. Let's go a quick 5. Next turn we can go 8 with Dofi and Rosie. If we get an event, it'd be pretty nice. Yeah, I think honestly though, what my guess is that you need to like select it first, where you have to select you want to sure you have to. I think you probably are like double clicking. Oh, that is the best card for that, even though we don't have a purple event in there. We could just like go for it. This actually just might be better to establish right now, to be honest. And we can establish this next turn, and hopefully we have better 8-drops. Because I don't think they can really answer this dragon. Yeah, it's very good. We'll have to see if it survives so we can play it. Yeah. This is also... I mean, they could just hit me a lot of times, right? Which would be upsetting. Oh, just single 8K? Did I miss something? They didn't have 2 active Dawn. He can't do that. It's bugged. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. It seemed like it was bugged. They didn't use the activate main to Dawn minus. Okay. Yeah, Hell's Judgment is going to go crazy this next turn. Do this, they're just going to block with Chopper, right? Yeah, that's fine. Use this, trashing this. Play this, return this to get that back. Choose this friendly target. We're going to get 3 Dawn back at the end of the turn. So we can go big 6 into them. Because when we use Hell's Judgment, we're going to get an extra Dawn back. And they're only at 6 Dawn. Well, that's fine, right? Hey, for the record, you know that you're making illegal plays with that Luffy, right? Let me see if they know. Let me see if they know. I'm very curious to see if they know. They might not know. How does it work? I suggest reading it is bugged in the client. To get the restand, you need to have 2 active Dawn. I suggest rereading the card. Yeah, return 2 of your active Dawn. Right? No worries. Now you do. The set's not out. Yeah, I get it. No worries. Totally understand. I think I had the game regardless, but definitely closer without the larger attack. Though to be honest, it's way scarier when if they left Dawn open, they could have survived to another turn. That's what the real scary thing is that they, like, Gum Giant is such a card, such a good card, right? Where it's just better to leave the Dawn open. Anyways, no hard feelings. I know this set isn't even out yet. Sure, I'm down. But the original player who I got this sugar list from, they said that they built this deck specifically because of how good Green Purple Luffy is. And I can see that being strong when, if they do double 7Ks, Hell's Judgment just prevents that from happening. Alright, we're going second against Dofi. And we have this hand, which is pretty good, so we're going to keep it. You playing the same field over the existing one? Which field? Yeah. Pass. I think we just use this and we get rid of the Perona. Do we want to play the Rosie? The Rosie just gets value for the rest of the game because they're not going to be able to remove it, right? So we're just going to go 5 there. They're going to take it. We're going to end the turn with Dawn active, which is really nice. Due to this effect. And then we can play this for 1 in ramp, which is cool. Unfortunately, we don't have any purple events in our trash, but otherwise we're in a good spot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they built this to help answer the Doflamingo matchup. I wish this card didn't say just purple. I wish it just said like anything. All right, another one of those. Hell Judgment's pretty good. We could ramp, or we can just play the best card in our deck. And if it hits Gravity Blade, all right. Yeah, Gravity Blade would be brutal there. I almost should not have attacked there, if I'm being honest. Just because Gravity Blade, yeah, would have lost us the game. Yeah, honestly, I think we won. Sure. You spending your whole turn on that? I am okay with that. We'll use this. Gain 1 active, resolve attack. Alright. Cool. Nice. Sure. Oh no! They know what not they do. That's funny. That's funny. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, he did the wrong numbers. Even with the right numbers though, man. Okay, you got him. I mean, they just can't win. Yeah, I think this does have a really good matchup into Doflamingo if we get set up. Yeah, 4K. Yeah. It happens. It happens. But yeah, we've been rocking today with this deck. It's been really good. Lucci's probably fine. Lucci's probably a fine matchup. They kind of have to attack to get the removal. Yo, GLHF. And this hand's really good as long as we find a 5-drop. If we find like a Rosie, we're cooking. I think that's like the biggest issue with this deck is that we're so dependent on seeing certain cards. If you don't open Sugar, likely. Yeah, they likely should just not attack. I probably should have kept one more Dawn open, huh? We're fine. Yeah, generally speaking, though, denying ramp is just better. But it does mean that we get to the late game a little bit better, too. Which I'm okay with. We just keep winning. Yeah, this is brutal. Play Rosie. I think the worst card. I think keeping Divine Departure is probably just better. Yeah, because that can get rid of Jack too, right? Yeah, this is just better. They attack it all. Dofi gets to ramp, and then we get to ramp with also this card, which can find another 8-drop Dofi, which would likely win us the game. Just getting this in trash just so Senior Pink can find it too is nice. Another Dofi, please. I'll take this one. Okay. I think Shanks is just better at this point, right? They have to answer it. Or do we just go wide with Dofi again? Going wide with Dofi is probably just better. And I want to get rid of their board. They can't really answer me going super wide. And our hand advantage is really high. We're at 8 Dawn right now. I don't have anything else I want to play? We have 5 Dawn open. We have 2 8-drop 9Ks. Mr. Gecko Moria player. Kaido. Brutal. But then we get a 9K attack. See, yeah, it works. I think my guess is that whoever the person who was talking about this card not working. My guess it was from like an error around that. And if we drop Shanks, we can't lose, right? Because we're gonna have 3 Dawn open. We're gonna be at 0. This is way better. I'm sure this deck has bad matchups, and I'm guessing the main one is Blackbeard. Blackbeard seems pretty tough for us, and we haven't played against it today. But otherwise this deck's been doing pretty good. Otherwise, this deck's been pretty fun. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's happened so many times that I would understand why people think that I'm reading chat as I'm saying these. But yeah, I was just looking over, and then right after I said, I promise I didn't see you say about Blackbeard. Yeah, I think that matchup's donkey. Very tough. Very tough for us. Maybe just what's this deck look like right now? I'll show off my build after this. We probably have like a little bit less than an hour left today because I started a little bit late, unfortunately. And go from there. Because I just have stuff I gotta do this evening. You got the Bon Clay. Divine Departure, the Rebecca. Oh, you know it. You know it. You know we gotta do it. You know we got a Divine Departure, the Rebecca. Alright, this card's worth it. Whee! 6 Dawn to get rid of a 0 cost. Alright. Rematch? Sure. Alright, we're going first. This hand's bad. But we at least get like a double ramp. I think we have to baby 5 to ramp first. Better not play Bon Clay. He'll be very cross. would love to see any of my late game cards at this point. Or just any events. I think my only issue with Blackbeard is that they might have needed to have pre-given us like stuff that gets around counters. That makes sense. I'll take one of these. Hopefully it's something good. No trigger effect because we need to draw from this. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, Rosie, your one event. Yeah, I think that the worst thing about this deck though is that there's so much variance allowed with just how it works and or doesn't work. Yeah, these sixers are going to be very mean. All right, good thing out of life. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Also good. They don't have 2K. Cool. I was right. It's going to be kind of close. Yeah, we're at the hold on. They might be playing Kaido, which would be upsetting. Okay, Tempest Kick. Okay. Tempest Kick. Good balance card. Love to see it. Love this game. This game's solid. Brutal. 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 Oh, we don't have enough Dawn to do our thing. Because we lost our board. Oh, wait. What? Houndblaze. Alright. Yep. Sure. Yeah, they should have just... I mean, right? Why, though? I know. Alright. Ba, ba, ba. GG's. Yeah, they punted at the end. It's okay. I appreciate the games. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, if they just did numbers, they won. Honestly, though, no, that Rob Lucci play was disgusting. They did what? Double Tempest Kick Ice Age or something like that? That never feels good. That never feels good. Alright. Here's the deck, though. I know you guys were asking for it. Triple Tempest, you're right. Triple. Yeah, it's the... What is it? The Intimidation. Honestly, I don't really have any issues with this build right now. I think it's like I think it's more of like an issue with the deck in general. It kind of has the same thing as like red purple or just purple OP10 Luffy, where you kind of need to see your curve. I kind of wish I was running more purple events. I would either probably bump up the copy of I Can Never Forgive Anyone, or perhaps like the slow beam sword. Maybe one of each. I mean, this card just being something we can play for one on either side is really nice. I would maybe consider... Boy, all these cards are just solid in their own way. Maybe like one less Senior Pink. It's really tough. It's really, really tough to find space for things. Because you do, like, Dragon's really good at endgame. Shanks is really good at endgame too. Being able to ramp to Shanks is just never a rough thing, especially like if we have Rosie or either Rosie or Don Quixote on the board. It just means that we get Dawn up afterwards, so not only do we have a Shanks, but we can defend because we have the Dawn backup, and I think that's kind of invaluable, especially against our, assumed worst matchup, which is Blackbeard. Blackbeard really can't answer Shanks, and it's pretty terrifying for most of it, which I think is important. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes, but we'll play like a couple more games, but then we'll be done for the day. We'll be done for the day. I think but I also will say, like, we're not playing against like super meta, though. I do think Doflamingo is one of our better matchups. I think green purple Luffy is also winnable for us because the Howl's Judgment is really good against the 6-drop 7k Luffy. Being able to just turn off the effect for the turn essentially is really... Oh, we got the matchup. Sick. All right. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is also like one of our better starts. Yeah, this is a really good start. We got Doc Q. All right. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to use this effect because... actually, all right. I mean, we can use this afterwards, right? We go Bond Clay. We're going to 3, 4, 5. We can just we get Senior Pink. Dawn. And just that one. You're gonna play Doc Q probably. That's fine. Yeah, just a simple 5 here because I want my. I knew they were gonna take it. They attack at us at all. We ramp to 9. Getting rid of the Doc Q is also going to be pretty good. It's any on KO, which stinks. Sure. Get rid of that. Game 1 active Dawn. Yeah, that's fine. Simple 5 because we want to be able to use Hellish Judgment next turn. It's not unheard of for them to be able to get rid of this. If they have Finger Pistol, to give it -3 and then get rid of Dofi, which stinks. Pretty much you need to see Shanks now. Yeah, because they're going to 7 then 10. Now it just depends if they... I need to get rid of this card. Alright, and they use Black Hole, which isn't too surprising. Oh, but they didn't use Lafayette, okay. Honestly, if I can play another Dofi, Dofi's just better, right? Dofi's just better, even though now we're at 7 Dawn. Yeah, 7, 9. We'll play out the Senior Pink, I guess. Actually, I should play out this one just to make them afraid. What do they use? Sure. I would love to see my Shanks now. Yeah. That's not my Shanks. Yeah, we lose now. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, wherever they go, they're gonna block 2K. Yeah. Now we just lose. I mean, they've got another 10 drop, right? Yeah. We don't need this. That's tough. If we saw Shanks earlier, I think we had it. So it might be worth keeping with Shanks, but they did the right play of doing the minusing. I did try to... Yeah, no worries, Dylan. I appreciate the game. I'll go second. Yeah, this hand is really good. Yeah. Ooh, they played a 1-drop. Red Hawk's gonna go crazy. Yeah, this is one of our better hands opening wise, and we need to. It is a GLHF. Honestly, it felt bad, but not unwinnable. Bad, but not unwinnable. They gotta stop attacking into me. See, like, we're getting these advantages, but it's because people are giving them to me. Like, them not attacking was 1,000% the better play. But that's not going to happen when we play real players after. And not to say that my opponent's not real, but like when people figure out the matchup, you lose a lot of advantage that you'd get otherwise. The yellow, which they don't. The worst one in our hand is probably Divine Departure. You have to give me 2K, 1K. Yeah. And then at 10, sure. They can return the poo. And they need to... Oh, my guy. Yep. Just in case it's something. I guess we know what it is, right? I guess since we have Dofi on the board, this is -6. This is probably Hell's Judgment. Yeah. Casually ending the turn with 5 open. Yeah. Honestly, it's the law player's just not sequencing correctly. Sure. Oh, they're playing the kid? With what out? Zoro? Alright. That's not right either. Like, they should have just played out the kid and not used the effect, right? Yeah, but if we play against Blackbeard and then they just never attack us early game, I don't know what we do. Alright, cool. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Once people figure it out, then this becomes a non-deck in my mind. It's just cheese. It's just cheesy. Like, you can get tricked by the deck, but then maybe you'll just lose afterwards. Worst card in her hand. One card's good. Probably Hell's Judgment. But yeah, the reason we won this game was because they didn't respect what we can do, and like they just played against, like, they just didn't adapt to what this matchup can turn into. Sure. Another Luffy. Woo. I do like the effect that we can just bounce Luffy back to our hand every turn. That is a broken interaction in how this game works. Yeah. No GG. Crazy. Crazy how that works out. None of the G's. Just a game. Kuro. Yeah, I will definitely keep this hand. Yeah, I think this deck definitely benefits from going second because your opponent's kind of like wants to attack into you first. Thanks. You're welcome. Thanks, they say. Hit me with a fat thanks. Thanks. I'm being so dumb. All right. We want to ramp, right? The best card to do so, because we want to leave one open. This deck's about swinging more than one time, and so we can give it to this guy. So we'll just use the Divine Departure to get out of it. This one, gain 1 active Dawn, resolve attack. Alright, honestly, I think establishing the Rosie's the better play. Oh, we should have done something different. That's okay. Quick 5. We'll get the... No, they're all red events too. Yeah, we should have used the I Can Never Forgive My Family. Because now we have to pitch this card. This one, sure. There you go. We'll be able to get one back, and then hopefully, if we draw into 8-drop Dofi, we're pretty happy. Sure. This is East Blue, right? Yeah, it is. Let's see if they've cracked the code on whether they want to attack or not. I guess this one's just better. Top deck Dofi? That'd be pretty sweet. Oh boy, they're gonna kick my butt. Go 9. Actually, might be better to play Bon Clay. And then, yeah, just to have like another body on board. We end the turn with 3. They haven't done any damage to us yet either, which is nice. And we can play like cleanup afterwards. Yeah, interesting card. That's fine. We whiff? That's crazy. Sure. Shanks is really nice here. Holy moly, very good. Yeah, I think we won. Because then we can use Hell's Judgment. And Red Hawk, because we use it, we lose a Dawn, and then we have another one. If you want to just get the removal. Use my Dawn while I still can. Because if they play Hody, we're in trouble. That's one thing we just have to be careful about is Hody, but I don't think they have enough Dawn to Hody and do anything. Also, Badomo, Styx Pro, and Maiden Heaven, thank you for the follows. Do appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying the stream. See, Marker Mate with the 42 months total. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for the resubscription. Oh, okay, all right. They have plays. I think our best bet is to... Here's the thing about playing Viola, is if they have Hody, they can just prevent it from going off. But I think it's still worth it. These numbers are bad. I should have done better numbers. It's okay though. Oh man. They definitely have Hody, huh? I mean, if they don't, then we just block. And then we get Hell's Judgment back. Which is, I guess, what we're doing. Yeah, Bonnie doesn't swing? Yeah, I'm sure. Because then they just keep resting our stuff, too. Yeah, I can see... And Bonnie's way more present in OP10 than it is in OP09. I don't need this card. Van Decken is very good. Sure. Okay, this is where the numbers are weird. because I don't get the actual things back. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have gone like 10 and 11, but then I would lose. If they have like a crackback, and I want to be able to have enough Dawn left in case they play Hody. So I guess I could have gone like 8 and something else. Nothing has blocker, right? Whee! Yeah. What does this buggy say? If you don't have another up to one of your leaders gets. Oh, dang. That card seems dumb. Gains double attack until the end of the turn. So what? You play this out. Your leader becomes an 8k double attack. Oh, this is from Expansion Booster too. It's scary. I don't think the card works out, but it's scary. Still good in Arlong? Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. All right, one more game and then we'll be done for the day. All right. Oh, it's my boy, Crocodile. Yeah, we can keep this. In turn, so we can ramp. Don't really have anything else going on for us. WTF? Why are your cards eggs? Language. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Whee. Okay. Man, that would have been nice to have, huh? See, this is what we're supposed to do, is not attack. And then you get the benefits of it. Sure. Sure. just such a weird turn. But I need to be able to rest that, interact with it. But they're at 9, so if they have Yamato, they're just winning. Also, this doesn't need to block. It's just like on opponent's attack. I should have just started with an attack with this. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I see. It's cute. Very cute. Very cute. Very, very cute. Very cute. if they have another one, they just win. Yeah, GG's. Oh, they don't. Crazy close. Crazy close. Definitely a cheese deck, but seems like fun. Because you get the on KO, and it's procs during Crocodiles, and then you can also run the Basil Hawkins, which you can Okama away to make them take damage. Very kooky list. Very kooky list. Yeah, in general, like we'll go over my list that we're playing with today. I think this is pretty close to what the deck needs to look like. I think the only thing that I really don't like about this build, also, this is Don Quixote Pirates, but this card only looks for, okay. This card being Don Quixote Pirates is actually really important, which means we might need to bump it up to one more copy, because it means it's searchable off Sugar, but also it's an event that you can search off this card, which sometimes matters. And the other purple ones, like this one, you can't activate on your own turn. It's fine, but I think at this point, at that point, I'd rather just play the Divine Departure instead of the God Thread. And then Little Black Bears is fine. If you have 7 more Dawn in your field and you have 5 or less cards, it's... If this card costs 2, if this card had 2 and like didn't have a trigger, I think it would be better. Like the idea is that you're gonna, if you play Rosinante out, you're gonna have 3 Dawn open anyways. But I feel like the effect is just like a little bit too expensive. Like it's just like what, strictly worst giant, right? Like incredibly worst giant, being able to be like triple the cost, and then also the thing like this card might be fine, but I think this card's better for what we're doing. It's just too bad this card isn't purple for us, because we get so much better advantage from like having purple events through being able to cycle with Senor Pink and stuff. Maybe another Beam Sword would be fine. Like this card does get like a lot of advantage for us, and punishes wide boards, which is nice. But I think this build is honestly pretty close to what it needs to be. It's just missing out on a little bit of consistency, but I don't think we're gonna get it any better. So, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. We're gonna be done for the day. Let me see. 1 second. Yeah, let me just end the stream so I can do my things. So, is anyone streaming right now? Looks like Suno TCG is doing an off-meta tournament. So we'll send the raid over there. Looks like it's like Crocodile versus, I think, Zephyr. So anyways, we'll send the raid. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna try Caesar Clown on Thursday. I'm not looking forward to it. It is the deck that I'm not looking forward to the most in this meta. Sometimes that means it's the deck I like the most at the end of the day, but on the surface, I'm not super happy about it. But I want to make one stream for every one of the leaders, and I really did enjoy this sugar testing. This was the one I had the most success with, but I feel like it's tainted because you get a lot of advantage from your opponent misplaying. So anyways, here's the raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our Gundam event. Make sure to check that out. Wednesday for some Fusion World Wednesday, and then back again for Thursday for some OP10 testing. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.